Let's see if anybody comes in. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while since let's go through some life changes and energy changes and before I say anything else, love and prayers to everyone that needs them. Take a quick look at the last thing I finished. Yeah. Oh, somebody's coming in. There's a couple of people there. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I'm about to set up my art cam. Your mom. What's up, Steve? Thank you to everybody coming in. I appreciate it. Put a like up on that screen. What am I trying to do? If you'd like to check out anything else that I do, please check out my link tree. Where did the banners go? Show. And I will place it in the chat as well. You too, have a good night. Appreciate you stopping by. All right. No, that's not what I was trying to do. I like this better. Camera allows you to see the drawing better. You can find a slightly light darker. Maybe this one. Yeah, I like that better. Well, I'm down to one. At least that's what my screen tells me. Don't like where it's going. I just kind of screwed it up. This one. Hello, Nicole. How are you? I'm not staying on for long, but it's been a while, so I figured I'd come on here. Still trying to. Can't afford for this one to break. Not anytime soon, anyway. Picked the wrong side. Yeah. No, I haven't even gone live over there for a while. I've popped into other people's lives over there, but I haven't. I don't think I've gone live over there for about a week or two as well. It's not necessarily that I'm adjusting to my new work schedule. It's just by the time I get home and I eat, like I'm trying to wind down, and then because I have to be up by 8 in the morning so I can, you know, shower and eat and whatever, I can't be on as late as I used to be. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to schedule my lives because I still want to go live. Well, and to be honest, I haven't been too motivated lately either. Did I not finish that? But I know for YouTube, it's definitely been a lot longer than I intended. I was intending to go live last week, and it just didn't happen. And now I'm in the middle of Ramadan as well, so um, like my nightly prayers are, should be taking priority over streaming. And I've had a handful of stresses between my job changes and financial changes, and it hasn't fully settled down yet. But I'm trying to keep myself calm as much as possible so I can adjust the best I can. See, with my old schedule, especially for Ramadan, I would stay up until I have to eat in before starting the fast. But my new schedule, I'm just I get awake. I try to go to sleep before by midnight, and I'm gonna have to get up about 4:45 in the morning so I can eat something to sustain me through the day while I'm fasting. Yeah, I see you.
So
Well,
apparently, April, your live stream is restricted on my end. I can't get to your live stream. I tried to click on the live stream. It says this live stream has been restricted by blah 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 or whatever it was. So I don't know what's happening.
good
Anyway,
to
can you hear
know.
me?
Yes.
Okay. Because yeah, well the one so there's like one part, the phone version I can click on, but not the sorry. Yeah, the phone version, but not the. I don't know. There's one version I can't click on your channel. I went to your channel, and only one of them shows up for me.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Well, at least I'm here on the panel. So, well, good night, everybody. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
Hold on 1 second. Let me test it myself.
Okay, maybe it's on my end. Please hold while April checks something. Oh,
That's weird.
what happened?
I don't know. I don't know. It started going on, but it started buffering, and then
Weird.
and then I came here, came back to this page, and
No,
th- it was buffering on here, and then my phone, uh, the camera or the visual of the camera was
yeah,
all distorted.
that's really weird. Yeah, that's really because it wouldn't even like. I'm subscribed to your channel and I'm on my subscription.
Yeah. Hello. Now you got no volume. I don't know if you can hear me, but I don't have a volume on you.
Can you not hear me? Sorry about that. Hold on.
I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
I was just talking. So apparently it's working now. The both versions are working now. It's YouTube.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we're good now. Sorry about that. Sorry to scare you there, April.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is. This is your first time live in like 20 years.
I know, right? So how you doing?
Hold on.
Yeah, it's breaking up again. I don't know if
Hold
it's
on.
just
Okay, hold on.
connection in general or what.
It probably is just a connection. Probably. I'm driving home. I'm not currently moving right now, but I'm driving like 2 seconds from my to my house. So
Oh, that
we'll see
might
if
be. That
it
might be
probably
the reason why.
it might. If not, well, you continue your talking about whatever, and I'll try to contribute if you can hear me.
You know, you shouldn't YouTube and drive.
You know what? I know you shouldn't YouTube and drive, but I break the rules on everything. I Pokemon Go and drive too.
That's probably worse.
It is actually worse. 'Cause I crashed into a curb the other day. I didn't break. Nothing happened to my car, but I crashed into a curb while I was Pokemoning and going.
Pokemoning and go.
That's what they call it. That's what they definitely call it.
Welcome assalam.
What does that mean?
It was the answer to the person in my chat that they said, um, assalamu alaikum.
Oh,
Lotus Rose. Apparently, you know me.
I know
Not,
you. I know
not
you.
you.
Oh,
Lotus Rosa. I know you. How was my Ramadan? So far, so good. Yeah, I'm in the middle of Ramadan, by the way, Herman.
okay. Yeah, yeah. I think I heard you say that on your voice message
Yeah,
earlier. So I'm about to enter Great Lent in the Orthodox Church, and of course it's similar to Ramadan where we have to fast. So like tomorrow through Wednesday we have to fast all day long, or for 3 days. Sorry, for 3 days. Oh
right. I
man.
mean, Catholics, yeah, yeah. Catholics do a form of Lent too, I believe.
Yeah, but for Catholics they give up just like one thing. We give up meat and dairy for like 40 days. pretty different.
Yeah, no, I think. To be honest, I didn't even know. I grew up Catholic and never even heard of what.
Right.
Um, Partly because my mother, my family wasn't fully practicing, but
Right.
and I rebelled. I rebelled at a young age.
Oh,
So in
okay.
the
Oh, you
Catholic
did.
Church, you're supposed to receive communion. You're
Yep.
supposed to receive
Confirmation.
communion.
Yep.
You're supposed to receive confirmation when you get like
Right.
in the high school grades.
Right. Right.
I barely received communion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my mother had to like get the priest to come out and try to get me out of the car to
Oh
go
God.
to
Oh,
Sunday
you.
to
Oh, you
go
went to
to.
the car. That's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'd be in the we had a station wagon and I'd be in the back of the way back of the station wagon, and she tried to get the priest to come out and get me out of convince me to get out of the car to go to Sunday school.
No,
And I'm like, I
jeez.
don't want to go. I really don't want to. So I barely received communion.
Mm,
Definitely didn't make it to confirmation.
right.
And then you know here and there I would pique interest in different religions. Like I was um, reading up on Mormonism at one point.
Okay.
Um, and then I didn't really get into Judaism too much, but there was a little bit of an interest in certain aspects. And then when I started working the job that I've been at, became friends with a Muslim guy, and after our friendship had ended, actually, or like he, we had a somewhat of a falling out.
Hmm.
I wanted to understand more about his faith or whatever. We never even talked about religion, which is the interesting thing.
Right.
But like to understand him more, I was like, let me see what I can learn about Islam.
Right.
Um, and when I started looking, asking questions and looking for answers, I actually found validation for myself,
Right.
and you know, the only one that can do that is God.
Yes.
So and I know everybody, that's in or most people in faiths, no matter the faith, you get fearful of learning about other faiths, and me the same way. Well, not necessarily fear, but for me, if someone tries to push their faith on me, like they get too far into it, I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested.
Right.
Don't. I didn't ask for this conversation.
Hmm. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah. That's.
And for me, it's not. I try not to do that, but like we're just talking, and you know, but at the end of my story, basically God guided me to Islam, and I feel like what God does sometimes, especially when people are exploring or not sure of a faith, either they're given faith or faith in general, that God guides them to the faith that's going to help them connect them closer to Him,
Right.
because there's so many people that are they grew up Christian, or maybe even Orthodox Christian,
Hmm.
and, and didn't connect with it. So
Right.
and and somehow got guided to Judaism or Islam. Same thing with Muslims. There's a lot of I've come across videos of Muslims that converted to Catholicism or Christianity because they found more truth they found more connection with the Bible than the Quran, or they felt what they found within Judaism, or any of the Abraham faiths. You know,
Hmm.
they found that's where they found their connection or their understanding of faith in God,
Right.
and all that. So when someone like, and I know a lot of people don't see it that way. I know people get disowned by their families when they say I converted to a different religion. When at the end of the day, you have to look at it as God is the one that guide. The only one that can guide someone to anything. I mean, it is obviously the other side of God.
Hmm.
The other side.
Yeah.
Let's call it that. Um, but I believe, like I said, I believe that God will guide you to the best way to get to Him. You know,
Yeah.
so, long story short, because I'll just keep repeating myself.
You're fine. I don't worry about it. I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever,
Yeah,
April. I really feel like I feel like
well,
I
it's been like a week or two.
yeah, it has, but we both have gone through. I know we're both going through our own struggles. I know you heard my voice message earlier, but basically
Yeah,
my struggle is monetarily as well. But of course, I'm not paying the same bills you are. I'm not doing the same stuff, but I still have to afford rent. Of course, I still have to
yeah,
afford. Luckily, I have. I probably think I told you this already, but luckily I have meals that are delivered every week from my health insurance that I have.
yeah.
It's called Medi-Cal Partnership. So at least I don't have to spend a bunch of money on groceries for the time being until April. April, yes, this month of April, April 23rd, I think is when I have to spend money on groceries again, which is actually kind of nice.
Right.
But then I have then
It's
I have
also it's also just over a month away. Or
that's
you said
true.
April or May?
I said April, so it's about I guess a month and a half, yeah, a month and a half ish or so.
Yeah,
That's still not bad, but because they said they give you 14 meals a week, and I'm not going to eat 14 meals in a week. That they'll last. I put them in the freezer, and they can last up to 2 months in the freezer.
right.
So plus I'm also trying to lose weight, and Great Lent is, I mean, I don't know how it is for other people, but for us, like again, at least the first day has to be without any kind of food. The second day you can have a small meal. The third day you can have a small meal, and then obviously after that you can have as many meals as you want. But
Right.
they want us to take the first day very strict. No food at all. Black coffee, certainly water and black coffee, or plain tea. You can have that.
So it's kind of an intermittent fasting type of deal,
Yeah,
or
essentially. Well,
a water fast.
water. Yeah, water or tea or
Like
coffee.
if you're not looking at it from a religious standpoint, so for one full day, is it 24 hours?
Yes. Yes.
So that you can only have, like you said, water,
Black
black tea,
coffee. Yeah.
or plain tea,
Hmm.
and that would be that would technically be considered, like in today's terms, as far as diet or whatever, or like
Hmm.
fat, a form of fasting, they would say intermittent fasting.
Hmm.
Because
Right.
there is water fasting where you literally just have water,
Right.
but to supplement yourself, you need to have a good, high quality sea salt to help you have your keep the electrolytes in your body.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, it's.
And
I
so, but
mean.
for intermittent fasting, it's basically the same idea. You go from, you choose how many hours that you're gonna do the fast.
Hmm.
Whether it's 12 hours, 16 hours, 20,
Right.
20 hours, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Um,
My dad does 18 hours for intermittent fasting.
yeah. Well, some of them do 23 I would say 24 hours where they or 20. I guess you would say it would be more technically 23 hours because some people they do one meal a day.
Right. Yeah.
So that would technically be 24 or 23 hour
Yeah.
because once you eat you gotta allow yourself to digest
Of course. Yeah.
and stuff. But so you said the first 24 hours is basically a liquid fast.
Liquid fat. Yeah. And then the second day, I mean, they want us if we can go all 3 days without food, but the first day is the more important one. Second
Yeah,
day we can have like a small meal, like a salad or
right,
something like that, and then but so it turns into kind of like intermittent fasting on
right.
Wednesday or
And
Tuesday,
I,
Wednesday.
and I heard the best way to actually break like a liquid fast or a water fast is to start with melons, any
Hmm.
kind of melon. So like cantaloupe, watermelon,
Right.
honeydew, because of the potassium and because it's still a water soluble
Hmm.
food that like it's not gonna upset your stomach. It's not
Right.
gonna it's not gonna overload your system. And then then you can gradually add on proteins or whatever.
Right. Wait. April, I'm not married yet. You said honeydew. I don't have a honeydew list. Just saying.
Yeah,
Have you ever heard of that? The honeydew
yeah.
list?
So for Ramadan, no. For us, it's sunrise to sunset, no
Okay.
food or water,
Really, no food or water?
no food or liquid.
Wow.
And luckily this year, it's only for like 12 hours.
Hmm.
The only downside is like for me, like now that my schedule's changed,
Right.
that like I have to be up by like 4:45 in the morning to try to
Wow.
eat or drink something before
Wow.
the fast restarts.
Hmm.
And it's kind of mandatory to have that morning that it's called sahur, which
Hmm.
is the morning meal before you begin the fast.
Oh, okay.
And stuff. And if you do it right, and you can actually sustain yourself um, for most of the day. And like I said, this is a little easier because it's from like literally from and it goes by. They say it goes by the moon. I say it goes by the sun because you're supposed to stop your eating before sunrise,
Right.
before the first prayer of the day, right? Which is like literally like a half an hour before the sun actually rises.
Right.
Or at least here it's about a half. Other parts of the world, it's there's some places that the sun doesn't go down. So
Yeah, like Alaska.
yeah. Oh, and what was it? I think Uruguay. I think Uruguay is
Yeah.
like that, and maybe even Ecuador is another one that might be like that, where like they might get 1 hour of darkness. So in cases like that, some of the people in those countries, they will go by Saudi Arabia's timing,
Mm.
um, because Mecca is in Saudi Arabia, so that's
Right.
the Holy Land. So if they because logically like apparently some people have gone months without any food or water
Hmm.
as a long term fast.
Yeah.
Um, but for the average person, that's not a sustainable way of being. And if you have the good
Right.
thing
Yeah.
is if you're not in good health, you do not have to fast.
I was about to ask if you guys have any exceptions of
Yeah,
like, yeah, because we do that. We do that. Like my friend who's 80 years old, he can't. I mean, he's 80 years old. He has to eat something. So his spiritual father said, "Look, if you need to eat something, if you're working, if you're doing any kind of driving or physical work or anything like that, you can have like at least a small meal to like tide you over until you have to eat again." But it's like by the way, I used to say that I used to think they were saying tie you over, not tide you over.
Yeah,
It's like all in intents and purposes. I thought they were saying intense, like
yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
No, so for Muslims, it's seniors do not have to, but
right,
most of them do, to the best of their ability anyway.
right,
Um, Children who haven't hit puberty yet do
okay,
not have to fast. Um, Pregnant women,
right,
women that are, it's their time of the month.
sure,
During that time, they do not have to fast.
hmm,
And if you're, like I said, if you're sick,
right,
if you, if you're, yeah, if you're sick, basically,
yeah,
you,
makes sense.
yeah, you don't have to sustain, and you can, and once you're clear or whatever, you can make. There are opportunities to make up those days because there's another like a month or so, month and a half, maybe 2 months after Ramadan. There's
Hmm.
another 10 days of fasting. That if you do those 10 days, it's right around the time of Hajj, which is the pilgrimage to Mecca.
Hmm.
That the I forget if it's on the day of Hajj that it's the 10 days start or 10 days leading up to Hajj. That if you do those 10 days, it's as if you fasted for 80 years or something like
Oh
that.
wow,
So they say that you get blessed for the full for the 80 years or whatever.
right, oh wow,
And for Ramadan, what was it? Oh, not the last day of Ramadan, but like maybe starting the next day, a day or two after. If you do an additional 6 days of fasting, it's as if you fasted for the whole year.
wow,
So like, you get the blessings for the year.
right, right,
So like it's like those days that like you can make up the if you had to make it up, and if you can't make them up, and then the other side of it, the other option is to give to charity
right.
or to feed people in need. So if you're not able to fast yourself, or for whatever reason, if you can't fast, the other option is to feed people in need.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to figure something. My phone just like totally had a moment. I'm trying to fix it now.
Your phone's
My
having.
phone, my phone, yeah, my phone's having a moment, but just give me a moment. I'm just kidding. What? No, I don't want this.
Just
What?
let, just let your phone know it's okay.
It's okay, phone. It's okay. By the way, I have to tell you, I'm saying this publicly because I don't want you to be surprised. I probably won't be on TikTok very much for the near future. Not because like I still have a TikTok account. Don't get me wrong. I'm not deleting my account, but I don't really. I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible. I know people are gonna watch this and think he's talking about a particular person. I just think there's too many. I think I said this in my voice message to you, April, but there's too many clicks on TikTok, and I don't fit into very many of them.
Yeah.
So I just don't want to.
You don't even necessarily have to fit into anything. You could always do what do here. You come in, you say hello, you joke around, and you leave.
Yeah, but that to me that's too hard for me to do that. Unfortunately, I mean I
Yeah,
could
no,
probably
that's
figure it out.
fine. You know,
Yeah,
everybody has their place.
yeah. I mean,
Everybody finds their place.
And I feel like I'm betraying my homeland of YouTube. I'm betraying. I
Yeah,
like YouTube better. YouTube's better for me.
yeah. Well, yeah, no, TikTok can get a little loud.
Yeah, it definitely can.
Yeah.
One of my friends made me laugh today and said, "Why are you on TikTok? They're owned by China." I said, "No, they're not. They're owned by an American company now. I just don't know who owns them, but they are owned by an American company." Again, I don't know the company's name, and I really don't care because I'm just using the platform. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Anyway, you were saying something, and I interrupted you
I don't know,
previously.
but I gotta take a pee break.
Go ahead. I'll stay here. I won't pull a Herman. I'll try to figure out my issues with my phone later.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'm not staying on much longer anyway. But
you
I'll
gotta go.
go.
You have to go to bed, don't you? Soon.
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow, but I do have to get up to
Yeah, I got you. She's taking a pee break. Everyone. She forgot to put the pee break graphic up there. Hello, Nicole. If you're still in the chat. Hello, everybody who's in the chat right now. Hope you guys are doing well. Herman the Great here from the Herman the Great Variety Channel. Yes, shameless plug. But I don't have a ton of stuff to say right now. I've had a tough time in my life lately, as well as everyone else. I know everyone else is having tough times in this economy. The financial aspect of things is terrible and it sucks. But I won't rant too far about that. But unemployment here in California is a crock of crap. I'm just going to be honest with you, because after 6 weeks they cut me off, and now I have no money coming in at all, and I'm trying and fighting like hell to get a job. So there's my dilemma. Everyone should feel sorry for me, right, guys? No, I'm kidding about feeling sorry for me, but like, I don't know. If you're somebody who prays out there, please pray for me. If you're not someone who prays, send me good thoughts and positive vibes. I could really use them. I know I have a lot of my friends, I'll call them my online friends because we haven't met in person yet, but I have certainly April here that's on the panel. I have Jacob Waters. I have Giggle Pickles. Um, I have a lot of online friends that I'm not mentioning. There's so many to mention. There's probably too many to mention. But so I know I have people that can help me out, or at least pray for me, or be there for me when I'm venting. I know Jacob was live a few nights ago, and I basically f bombed everybody on his panel because I was so mad. Oh, sorry. Hey, hi.
why?
Because I was mad.
Well, be mad at yourself. Not the world.
I know, but it wasn't mad. I wasn't mad at Jacob though. He was the only one who didn't get beat up.
You know what, Herman?
Yes.
F you. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
As Giggle Pickles would say, win.
Huh?
Just as Giga Pickles used when I said that the other night, I said the same thing. Giga Pickles goes, "When are we gonna win?" I said, "Stop. That's nasty." She was trying to be dirty about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, no,
When? When do you think?
never. How does never sound?
Whenever you do, don't let me know.
Right? Exactly. Uh,
Lotus, I don't know if you're still here, but I appreciate you. I said hello. How are you? Who are you? And that's all they said. I said my Ramadan is good, and they didn't say anything else. Pulled a
so
they pulled a chat hermit.
a chatter exactly. So what did Lotus say? What did they say here? And yeah,
Assalamu alaikum. Oh, so Ramadan Mubarak basically means happy Ramadan.
okay,
Um, and then Assalamu alaikum is peace be upon you.
okay,
And that's basically it. And what I said to them back was "Waikum assalam," and it's basically the same, you know, basically in peace and blessings unto you.
oh, gotcha,
Kind
okay,
of returning the sentiment.
okay, gotcha. I'm
Yeah. So if you ever come by a Muslim person and go Assalamu alaikum,
I won't be able to pronounce that, but I'll try.
A
Ah,
sa
sa,
la
la,
moeko.
Waco. Okay, I'll try to. I'll have to put that together.
So I get tongue twisted myself. So for the sake, for the heck of it, I just go assalamu alaikum.
There, that works too.
Because my mouth wants to just keep going.
Mm.
Assalamu alaikum. Yeah. Assalamu
Exactly
alaikum.
right. Exactly.
And then, like I said, the reply back would be "Waikum assalam."
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Or if you want to say it like a true American, assalam,
Oh, jeez.
assalam and them awaikum,
Oh, jeez.
assalam awaikum,
Salem. That sounds like you're saying like Salem,
waikum
Oregon.
assalam, waikum assalam,
I like it.
waikum assalam,
Okay.
assalam awaikum.
Okay. Now we have to go for another 2 minutes, so it's an even hour. So what should we talk about for the next 2 minutes or so?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
No, I asked you first. What do you want to talk about?
No, what do you want to talk about?
I
What
don't
do you
know.
want to do today?
Well, that has to come from some kind of like show.
SpongeBob.
Is it SpongeBob? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it's Patrick and SpongeBob going, "What do you want to do today?" I don't know. What do you want to do today? I don't know. What do you want to do today? And then I think Squidward was there, and he's like, "Oh, will you two shut up?"
It's funny.
Oh, I don't know. What do you want to do today? You to bring it around town.
By the way, the actors that do the voices, they do not look anything like you would think they would for the characters.
Patrick maybe,
Yeah, yeah, okay, Patrick, but not SpongeBob though.
but the fun of even funner fact is I didn't know the dude that does Patrick was in an '80s sitcom
He was.
with Nelson. What was what the hell was the name of the coach? Was it called Coach?
Oh, he was in that.
With what's his name? Now I think his last name is Nielsen or Nelson.
Oh, Leslie Nielsen.
Let me
Something like
look
that.
it up. Let me look it up on Google.
Yeah, because I didn't even know, I don't even know the name of the person that plays the voice of Patrick. I forgot his name.
Hmm.
I mean, when I was a kid, I didn't even know there were voice actors. I thought these were actual real people. That's how ignorant I was.
Okay. No, it's a
Once
TV
again, your
show.
music. Once again, your music's putting me to sleep in a good way.
TV.
It's relaxing.
There we go.
I think Nicole pulled a Chat Herman too.
She might have fell asleep.
Maybe. I mean, I am
Craig
pretty
T.
bored.
Nelson. Craig T. Nelson was the main character,
Oh, okay.
and is that him? Dubar. Is he the one that does Patrick?
I don't know. I have to look.
Yep. Um, what's his real name?
I don't even know.
So look up this TV show. Um, Coach. Craig T. Nelson is the lead actor, and then the person named Bill Fagerbark.
Oh yeah, that's him.
That's the one that does Patrick's voice.
Okay, let's see. So
And
not
I re-
not.
the only reason why I'm even bringing this up is because a blooper reel popped up on one of my social media feeds, and it showed him, and I'm like, oh snap!
That's funny. Hold on. What? Come on, Wikipedia. Click on it. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh wait. Oh my gosh. I used to watch that show all the time. I didn't even notice it was that Bill guy on there. Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, no, and it wasn't until because like I said, a blooper reel popped up where Craig T. Nelson kept coming in to say something, and then that dude talked, and I'm like, oh shoot, it's Patrick. And I didn't know that was it.
Oh my gosh, this is Jerry
I
Van
didn't
Dyke
know
was.
he was in that show.
Yeah, Jerry Van Dyke was in this show. That's Dick Van Dyke's I think brother.
Brother, yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't even know that. I just looked at that.
that part I didn't know at the time, but like over the years, I found out about Dick Van Dyke's brother.
Hmm.
And did you know his brother was the person? He's the one that started Save a Lot, the store.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I think I saw it on an interview years ago. That yeah, that what's his brother's name?
What's his name? Jerry.
Jerry Spring. Yeah,
Jerry Van, not Jerry Springer. That'd be
Jerry
horrible.
Van Dyke.
Yeah, Jerry Van Dyke.
Dude, Dick Van Dyke is 100 years old now,
He's 100 years old. He's outliving everybody.
and he's
He's,
still going.
I don't know, he still wants roles in like television shows and
Yeah.
voiceover work, which I mean he'd be pretty good at. He's been around for a while.
And did you know he played two characters in Mary Poppins?
Oh, I thought he only played one.
Well, you know you've seen the movie, right?
Yes, it's been a long time, but yes, I've seen it. Yeah.
So you know he plays the chimney guy,
Yes.
right? And he plays the fa- the father that owns the bank.
Oh wow.
If you look at him now, he looks like the guy. He looks like the father of the bank.
Right.
But so you know, and do you know there's now technically three Mary Poppins movies?
There is.
Yes. So there's the original Mary Poppins.
Right.
Then there's Saving Mr. Banks,
Yes.
and then there's the the Return of Mary Poppins,
Oh.
and in this one, um, Lynn Men, Lynn, Lynn Men, easy for me to say.
Lin
Lynn
Man. What? Lin Manuel Miranda.
Miranda, yeah,
There we go.
he plays the new chimney guy,
That's weird.
and Dick Van Dyke still plays the own the fa- plays now he plays the grandfather of the bank.
That makes sense.
It's practically the same character, and I'm going, really?
I mean, pretty much.
It says, have you seen Saving Mr. Banks?
I have. Yeah, I have.
So yeah,
I,
it brings a whole new light to the movie itself.
yeah, it's because isn't that when the creator of Mary Poppins like talks about how she created Mary Poppins and all that stuff.
Well, so yeah, so if you follow the storyline, it's it's kind of being revealed through her memories
Hmm.
that the story of Mary Poppins is her recreating the trauma that happened in her childhood.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Right. So in the and it's the reason what one of the it's the reason why she was very hesitant to give up the rights to the book.
Hmm.
Like that's why if you see in the at the very end of the movie, they play the actual recording because in the movie itself, she has a tape recorder. She wants to record everything
Mm-hmm.
that's being said,
Right.
right? At the very end of the movie, during the credits, they play the actual
Yeah, I remember that.
audio, and you know to see that that wasn't completely dramatized, because when they do a true story, they movies dramatize it and
Of course.
make it more entertaining.
Right.
But to see that like so this the story isn't about Mary Poppins. It's
No.
about the kids trying to save their father.
Right.
And and when you look at the movie, the little girl is basically doing the same thing. She's trying to save her
Mm-hmm.
parents.
Yes.
You know, and then you see the imagination came from the father, right? And then the person that came in that was supposed to help the family had the big um, um, pocketbook and pulled out like all the like Mary Poppins did, pulled out all the stuff.
Right.
So the Mary Poppins part was kind of true, but not, because because in the flashback, the aunt wasn't really necessarily a nice person.
Yeah.
He just happened to have a really big bag and carried a bunch of crap in it.
Right. Right.
Versus the Mary Poppins movie, she's pulling out a clock, a coat hanger,
Right.
you know. So, but yeah, it gave a whole new meaning to that movie.
By the way, totally random shout out. Shout out to Elderberry.
Yeah, I know I haven't been on, so I'm not surprised that she hasn't popped up.
Wait, you haven't been on for a while? What do you mean? No, I'm kidding. You haven't been on for 20 years. Okay, fine, 25 years.
Why did I get a message from me down there? I'm not touching.
By the way, Canadian is very concerned with Elderberry right now. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
yeah, he asked me, do I have her on?
Yeah, he did the same thing to me, and I
And I'm
called him
like,
out. Yeah,
I was kind of like, I didn't know she had an Instagram.
I guess she used to, but so I was on a live stream and I was reading messages on my iPad that was on my phone, and I just basically said, "Oh yeah, Canadian just asked me a question about somebody." I said, "I don't know why he's so concerned about this."
Right.
So I kind of, and he came in. He's like, "Herman, I'm concerned about it because blah 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 blah." And I'm like, "Okay, well, why don't you try another way to reach out to Emily?" You know what I mean? Like, there's multiple ways other than Instagram to reach out to people.
Yeah.
You know?
No, as far as I knew, she didn't have any other social media.
Yeah. Cause, well, I knew she had an Instagram. I don't think she has a Facebook though.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Dude, I don't think she has a Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I don't know what
No,
she has.
as far as I knew, this whole time she's never had any other socials.
Right. She used to have Discord though.
Um,
She did used to have a Discord because I used to connect with her on Discord, and then she's like, "Oh, can we connect on email?" I'm like, "Yeah, we can do email." Although email made me feel like I was like old fashioned and really old. Do you want to hear something that happened to me today, April? By the way, for me today. So I was at the meal after church like I normally am, and they had sparkling cider available to drink, and so I took a big gulp of it, and I almost choked on it. And so one of my friends goes, who's by the way who's 50 years old. I might have to add that into the story, and he goes, Herman, that's a sign of being old. I'm like, I'm only 39. I'm not that old. And he goes, doesn't matter. You're still old. I'm like, yeah, I know, because I was like looking at him as I was choking on my sparkling cider.
yeah,
Yeah, so it was a little scary, but I didn't think I was gonna die because when you're drinking, I mean, you can die from you know choking on water, I guess, or not water. I mean sparkling cider, but it's pretty rare. Usually, you spit it out or you cough it up. Usually,
Yeah, no, I mean, things, things go down the wrong pipe all the time.
exactly. So but I wasn't. I was like actually choking. Like I couldn't even like. I could almost not breathe. I'm like, oh, what's happening? This is gonna be
I
bad.
had that happen with drinking water a couple weeks ago, or
Oh
last
yeah.
week. All I did was take a sip of water, and like it must have turned into like an air bubble
Mm-hmm.
in my throat, because like it felt like there was a bubble in my throat
Right.
blocking the airway.
Oh yeah. That's pretty scary.
Because I'm like, in my head, I'm going, it's just water.
Yeah, it's just water. But I guess that's a sign of getting old, according to my friend. So I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't know. Like I said, I think everybody has moments where like it goes down the wrong pipe, or
Exactly.
even with like soda.
Mm-hmm.
There's sometimes when I've had soda where like again it feels like a hard bubble
Mm-hmm.
that like is trying it doesn't want to pop, but it's still trying to go down the windpipe.
Oh yeah. Everyone, that's our show for tonight. Everyone, thank you. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I am gonna end it once I do this, because I do have to get up at like. I mean, technically I could stay awake, but I don't really want to stay awake until 4 in the morning,
Yeah, I don't blame you.
because I have to get up at like 4:45 ish, so I can make something to eat. But the prayer isn't. I don't have to do the prayer until like 5:14 ish,
Oh,
5:30.
okay.
Because like I said, in the morning it's been going back a minute. So like I
Mm-hmm.
think it's 5:14 this morning, and then tomorrow it'll be 5:13 in the morning
Oh wow.
that I have to start the fast. So, and I'll be honest, I've been starting it late because
Right.
I'm having trouble getting up to do what I have to do. But I'm like, the sun isn't up yet. I'm gonna eat what I have. I'm gonna eat what I gotta eat, and then do my prayer and go back to sleep.
Right.
So, so
Well,
and then,
yeah, 'cause you were up at 5 a.m. yesterday, and because
yeah,
I
yeah,
messaged you.
yeah. That's what, and I was up for that reason.
Oh, that's right. And because you told me you were going back to sleep. I don't. You didn't tell me why you were up. You just said I'm up for something. I don't remember.
I said I had to eat
That's right.
Ramadan. Don't mind
Yeah.
me.
I was gonna say, are you okay there?
Yeah, I just got mucus trying to come up
That happens.
and stuff. So
That happens.
anyway, I really should. Oh great! I'm only gonna sleep like 3 hours at this point.
Well, if you have to fall asleep like right away to sleep 3 hours by this
Oh,
point,
I'll fall asleep soon. Luckily, if I lie down, it'll only take a couple of minutes. But,
that's true. Well, everyone, thank you for and everyone go to April's PayPal account and donate.
yeah. And just a heads up, I am slowly trying to move my merch stuff over
Hmm.
to Redbubble, because I
Oh.
really can't afford. It doesn't. It doesn't matter. It's not just the monthly payment.
Hmm.
What's up, Canadian? I'm about to end it, but thank you for coming in. But yeah, so it doesn't make sense at the moment to have a Shopify store for me, because what's happening is, okay. So I pay about $40 a month for Shopify. But say you order a T-shirt on my site, right? I have to pay the dropship company, which is Printful, right? Are you there? You're about to pull a Herman. You're about to pull it. I told you. So I'm not gonna finish explaining it. So anyway, I gotta go anyway. Uh, Canadian. I'll try to go live again either tomorrow night or Wednesday, or no, I mean tomorrow night or Tuesday night. Um, it's probably gonna be early, at least early for me. Um, you wanted to hear it? All right, I'll tell you. So I have a Shopify store, right? aloveproductions.com. If you buy a T-shirt from my site, the order goes to Printful, right? But I have to pay for the T-shirt and them to put the design on the T-shirt first. So you pay me, let's say $30 for the T-shirt. They're gonna charge me $15 or whatever the cost is for the shirt first. That means whatever the cost is comes out of my bank account, my credit card or whatever. And right now, I can't even afford for you to buy a shirt from my website because I don't have the money on my credit card to cover it. But Redbubble, apparently what they do is they have a scheduled. So things like Printful or Shopify, they want the money up front, and then after they process it and they ship it, then I get the profit. Sub, uh, Redbubble, on the other hand, as far as I understand, because Tiffany has Redbubble. Say you buy the T-shirt. Say you, Herman, and Tiffany all bought a T-shirt. They'll process it. They'll print it out. They'll ship it out to you. And I don't know if it's once a month, once a week, once whatever. They take the they take what they paid to get everything printed and shipped, and then they take their portion after the fact. And then we both get our money at I get the profit after they get their portion. But it doesn't come out of me directly. You know what I mean? Versus, I guess, how a lot of other dropship things like Shopify, it comes out up front instead of after, and then the money gets split. So I'm slowly trying to understand Redbubble. I do have like 5 things up there right now, 5 designs. It is in my link tree. You can see what I have over there now. I don't know if it ships to Canada, by the way. Um, but at least you can look over what I have. I put over the Love Yourself design, um, the You Are Loved design, Know Your Worth, and 2 art pieces for different prints on different things. Um, I'm still trying to work it out, but that's what I got over there so far. I don't know what the quality is gonna be like. I don't have the same options as I did over on the Printful site, which I'm sad about because I love the baseball caps that I have some of my designs on, and I'm not gonna be able to have that same hat over on Redbubble, but I want to have something that hopefully I can promote and make a little a little something off of it. Anyway, I gotta go. Thank you for stopping in. I will try to go live either tomorrow or Tuesday. Till then, as always, like, love, share, and inspire. Don't forget, love is everything. Much love. And I didn't finish this, so we'll see what happens. No problem. I know it's been a while, and I'm still trying to figure out the best way to best timing and whatnot as far as lives are concerned, because I got stuff going on right now. So, anyway, much love. See you when I see you.